Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and it's match day 25 in La Liga. In with just 14 match days to go, the league could not be more tighter. I mean, you have Real Madrid at Barcelona at the top with 51, Real Madrid at 51, Atletico Madrid at 50, and then you have Atletico Bilbao at 45. 6 points separating the top four side. Then you go from Villarreal at 5th up until Celta Vigo at 14th. Now the next 8 teams just 12 points separating all of them, fighting it out for those European places. You go down from 15th place Espanyol up until the 20th place Valladolid, 9 points separating the rest as 6 teams fighting it out for relegation. There is not a single team in La Liga who's not fighting it, who's not fighting for any for something this season. It is really tight. So let's go ahead and see what happens this weekend. The first game, it is Celta Vigo versus Osasuna. It is 12th versus 9th. And now Celta Vigo are just 3 points behind Osasuna, and if 14th place Celta Vigo against 9th place Osasuna, and they're just a 3 point behind Osasuna. That shows how tight the league is, and if Celta Vigo win this game, they can overtake Osasuna. That's how crazy the league is at the moment in La Liga. Celta Vigo, they have just won once in their last 5 games, 2 draws, 2 defeats as well. So they've been quite inconsistent coming into this game, playing against the Osasuna side, who are undefeated in their last 5 games, but 4 of them have been draws. Last 2 games included just 1 win, and they are unable to finish the games of Osasuna. They are not able to score that many goals as well. And I think it is Celta Vigo at home. They are probably one of my favorite teams to watch, to be very honest with you, because they are all their games are always entertaining. It doesn't matter whether Celta win or lose, the games are always entertaining. And I think this could be one game where they are going to shock Osasuna, and I think they are going to get the win. It's going to be really entertaining, and I think the home fans are going to be happy as well. I'm going for a 2-1 win for Celta Vigo. And it's a massive game at the bottom of the table. It is Alaves versus Espanyol. It is 19th versus 15th, but it's just 3 points separate both of these teams. Alaves with 22 points, Espanyol at 25 points. Both of these teams are coming to this game with not that much of a good form. Alaves have just won once in their last 5 games. Espanyol, they have won twice, but their last 3 games they have not won a single game. So this game is very crucial. Alaves are the home side as well, but I don't think we are going to get a winner in this game. I think it will be a very hard fought game. It is going to be quite a cagey affair, and I don't think we are going to get a goal as well. I'm going for a 0-0 draw between Alaves and Espanyol. Moving on, it is Rayo Vallecano versus Villarreal. It is 5th versus 4th. It is 6th versus 5th. Sorry, Rayo, they lost last weekend against Barcelona. That was their first defeat in about a month and a half. So they would want a quick response. But they're playing against a Villarreal side who themselves are undefeated in about a month and a half. Their last 5 games have been a 3 wins and 2 draws as well. So it's going to be quite an interesting game. It was Rayo lost last weekend, but it's a very hard fought win for Barcelona. Rayo were really good, and I think I expect the same in this game as well. I think it's going to be quite an entertaining game of football, but I just don't see a winner in this game. But there are going to be goals there. I'm going for a 2-2 draw between Rayo Vallecano and Villarreal. Moving on, it is Valencia versus Atletico Madrid. It is 18th versus 3rd. Now, Valencia are in a really good form, to be very honest with you. 3 wins in their last 5 games. Just 1 defeat their last 3 games, 2 wins and a draw. So they are coming into this game with a really good form as well. Playing against an Athletic side who have won once in their last 5 games. Their last 4 games, 3 of them have been draws as well. So this game could turn out to be another setback for Atletico Madrid. If I'm being very honest with you, I would not be surprised if Valencia take points from Atleti in this game, and that is why I'm going with this result as well. Maybe I think it's not going to be quite a shocking result because of the way that Atleti are playing and Valencia are playing, but I think it is going to have an effect on the title race for sure. I'm going for a very interesting 1-1 draw between Valencia and Atletico Madrid. The last game on Saturday is Las Palmas versus Barcelona. It is 17th versus 1st. Now, Las Palmas, their last 5 games have been, 4 defeats and just 1 draw. The last 3 games have been defeats as well. They are all over the place. They are out of that relegation zone just on the basis of a goal difference. Otherwise, them and Valencia have the same number of points. They are playing against a Barcelona side who are in an amazing form currently. Their last 5 games, they are undefeated. Their last 4 games in 4 wins in a row, and that have propelled them to at the top of the La Liga table yet again. I don't see any other result apart from Barcelona win here, and I think it could turn out to be a really thrashing for Las Palmas as well. I'm going for a 4-0 win for Barcelona. Moving on, it is Athletic Club Bilbao versus Real Valladolid. It is fourth versus 20th. Now, Athletic Club, they are still in that title race. People don't really want to count it. Like everybody would be happy if Athletic Club go ahead and win the league, but for that they need to win their games as well. The last 5 games they are undefeated. The last 6-7 games they are undefeated, but most of them end up in draws. The last 5 games as well, just 2 wins from the possible of 5. There are 3 draws as well. They are playing against a Valladolid side who are all over the place. The last 7 games have been defeats for Valladolid, and I think it's going to change as well. Athletic Club have to win this game if they really want to to continue and keep the dream alive that they are in that title picture. So they have to win this game, and I think they are going to win it, and I think they are going to win it comfortably as well. I'm going for a 3-0 win for Athletic Club. Then it's a Real Madrid versus a Girona. It is second versus a 10th. Now Real Madrid have basically given away their lead. They have brought Barcelona back in the title picture. Last 3 games, 1 defeat and 2 draws. So that is why Barcelona have come right back in the title picture. They have overtaken Real Madrid. They are playing against a Girona side who are all over the place. Just 1 win in their last 5 games, 4 defeats in those 5 games as well. So Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, and with the performance that they gave against Manchester City in the Champions League, I think they would be feeling really confident. I think they are gonna go with that mindset as well. I think Girona could be in for a hammering. If I'm being very honest with you, I'm going for a 3-0 win for a Real Madrid. Then it's Getafe versus Real Betis. It is 13th versus 8th. Now Getafe, they are undefeated in their last 5 games, 3 wins, 2 draws. They are really good team. They are very hard to break down. Their performances have been really good. They've been really good defensively throughout the season, but now offensively they are starting to play really good football, and they are getting the results as well. They are playing against a Betis side who are one of they play really good football. I like the Betis as a club as well. They are playing good football as well, but they are quite inconsistent, and that has led to them having being sort of a yo-yo club. 1 week they would be out of the top 10, and then a couple in the next 2 weeks they would be really close into breaking those European places as well. But then yet again, so like they would come out of the top 10 as well. It is going to be quite an interesting game. There's just a 2-point difference between Getafe and Betis, so Getafe can easily overtake Betis by defeating them. I think it will be quite an interesting game. I think there are going to be goals in this game, but I don't think we are going to get a winner. I'm going for a very entertaining 3-all draw between Getafe and Real Betis. It is a Real Sociedad versus Leganes, and next it is 11th versus 16th. Now Sociedad, I don't know what has happened to them. They just they are all over the place. 4 defeats in their last 5 games. Sociedad have quite a weird season. They started really poorly, then they had a really good 2-3 months, and then since the Christmas break they have really gone downhill yet again. They are playing against a Leganes side who are really fighting it out for in that relegation battle. Every single point is very crucial for them. They have been really inconsistent, just 1 win in their last 5 games. In the last 4 games, 2 draws, 2 defeats, so they are not coming in this game in a good form as well. Sociedad are the home side, but yet again their performances are not really there, to be very honest with you, and that is why I'm not gonna back them here. I'm not gonna back them for the win. I think it is gonna be a draw in this game as well. I'm going for a 1-1 draw between Real Sociedad and Leganes. In the last game of the weekend in La Liga, is Sevilla versus Mallorca. It is a 12th versus a 7th. Now both of these teams are really inconsistent, to be very honest with you. Just 2 wins in the last 5 games for Sevilla, 2 wins for Mallorca as well. And both of them are, as I said, both of them are really quite inconsistent. Both of them are really fighting it out for those European places as well. I think it's going to be quite a fun game to watch between these two sides, but I don't think we are going to get a winner here as well. I don't think there are going to be that many goals as well. I'm going for a 1-all draw between Sevilla and Mallorca. And with that, my predictions for match day 25 in La Liga are completed. They are very, some quite interesting games. The games, the results that can really change the table at the top, at the middle, at the bottom as well. So I'm really looking forward to it this weekend. So let me know what you guys think of my predictions in the comment section below. Do you agree with them? Do you disagree with them? Let me know in the comments below, and make your own predictions as well. Like the video, share it as well. Click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers as quickly as possible, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.